Hello.
Hello, how are you tonight?
Very good.
Okay.
Thank you.
What that intro you heard, Nance, that was me.
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
Oh, you didn't play. What did play for her, Ronnie?
It didn't play for me, but that's okay.
Oh, okay. There was a little intro and it
We
got
got to
into.
send her the CD.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
We'll send you.
That's
And
fine.
here we have comments already. Can you see that, Nancy? Can you see the
Yes,
comments?
Carol.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Carol and Sandra. Hello.
Yes.
How are you?
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Latino Psychic Visions, our Wednesday night show, our first show of 2024. We have with us the Reverend Nancy Lee,
Hey,
and
Herbie.
Herbie's here, and Dawn is here from the UK. Awesome. I'm glad you are staying up with us, Dawn. Welcome. Here is Nancy Robinson. Reverend Nancy is a psychic medium and an international certified pranic healer. She's through various studies and the gift of speaking and being guided by spirit, Nancy realized she could facilitate people's growth on their spiritual and physical journey. She's guided many people and has had experienced much success through the inner child healing. I love that. I kind of want to do that, Nancy.
Okay.
Emotional releasing, chakra balancing, restorative release, and mediumship also. Um, there's more to it. She was born on a farm. She loves animals, nature, and a strong respect and love for Mother Earth. She grew up with the ideals of honesty, respect, loving kindness, non-injury, goodwill, and the golden rule, and living in joy. She also has a sense of humor, and I also think you're just a little bit naughty,
A little bit.
just tiny bit.
Naughty Nancy.
So,
Nancy, I just wanted to tell you, you'll be looking for this in the mail. This is going to be
Oh,
coming to you.
wonderful.
would you
I'm so
like that?
excited. It's
Yeah,
beautiful. I
yeah,
love it. I have a t-shirt too. I'm going to send you one. It's
awesome,
Cool.
metaphysical enlightenment, and it
cool.
has a beautiful shirt
Everybody tells
flower.
me, they said, are you a medium? And I say, no, I'm a double X.
Me too.
It's always good to be comfortable in what you're wearing. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Always.
Well, I might as well take my clothes off. Hello.
Don't do
And
that
what
here.
you, let me repeat, in what you are wearing.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay,
Well, I'm
okay.
wearing my Texas A&M. No, not the A&M. What is it? The Longhorns.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah. Are you a fan of Texas Longhorns?
Yes, ma'am. I used to live in Austin.
Oh, yeah. It's,
Yep.
anyway.
So,
I
oh,
lived in Texas for 27 years.
Uh
So,
huh. Oh,
there's Mary
wow.
Erickson too, and she's also liked and shared the show. So great. That's awesome. Thank you for the
Hi,
reminder.
Mary.
I would love for you all, as you come in, of course, to the show, to share the show with your family and friends so that
and
they
like it.
too and like it and have your family and friends get the opportunity of
Yep.
meeting our fantastic guest, Nancy
Oh, I thought you were
Robinson.
talking about me. Hello.
You're, they all know you.
You are a fantastic
You,
guest, too.
Yeah, she sits there. Let me guess.
yeah. So, so Nancy, again, thank you for coming onto our show, and this
You're
is our
very
first
welcome.
show.
Thank you for inviting me.
So I was thinking about you today before we got on the show, and I just thought, well, I wonder if Nancy has something that is resonating in her or burning in her mind that she would love to bring forth to our family
Excuse me.
of viewers here. Do you have a?
Um,
Is
what
there
is coming
anything?
through for me spiritually this year, as Roger and I were talking before the show, that this year is going to be a big shifting year. There's going to be lots of changes and lots of things that are going to come forward, that because the time for secrets and hiding is no longer the time. The truth about a lot of things are going to come out, um, and working through your spiritual um, let's say your spiritual work, your ascension and your spiritual growth are going to be key to getting through a lot of this stuff and raising your vibration. The vibration is everything: energy, vibration, frequency. That's everything in all of life. Even things that you think are not, like even the computer or the table, they're all a vibration, a certain vibration. So raising your vibration to a higher level is going to bring you into the new timeline, the new earth, the divineness of who you are will bring you into a different reality. So how we get from one reality to another reality is to love ourselves into it and to own the divinity of who you really are. So I think the thing with this is really working on getting out of the emotional roller coaster and finding your peace and finding your true center and
Who
being
you
really,
really are.
yep, and being connected, divinely connected all the time, not just when you're in meditation, not just when you're praying or whatever, but really being divinely guided throughout each part of your day. So I think that that's the most important thing. And learn to laugh and love life. I
I
mean,
know. I
I
know.
give 3 keys to people to work on when they come to me for healing and for reading and things is empower yourself. Stop giving up your power to other people, situations, whatever's going on, which also releases fear. And then forgiveness. We can't hang on to things from the past and bring them into the new vibration. That's not going to work. And you won't get yourself where you want to be by holding anything. And then gratitude, being
Yeah.
grateful every day of just little things, even that you have
Yes.
a warm home or you have friends or and my thing is to laugh
Yeah.
and really enjoy life and
Yeah.
just as Faye knows because she knew me long time ago and when she met me in choir, I was always joking around. I mean, I
Yes, that's why you're
always,
a little bit naughty. Yeah.
yes, I
You
am a little naughty. Well, my last name is Robin, so it fits. Robinson, so it fits Mrs. Robinson.
Yes. So she wore that name tag
I
sometimes. Yeah.
just love it.
I know. I think it's perfect actually. We had
I
a
honed
wonderful
it and wore it.
Let me say hi to everybody. We want to say hi to Carol, Mario, Sandra Perez, Herbie Lopez, Dawn. Hey, hello, Dawn. Angela Echo, hello. And Kelly Durant, hello. Where's Drew at? I never see Drew at.
Well, he might be at work, honey, because it's still
Mary Erickson, hello, good morning. Good morning, hello. Richard Dearden, hi, buddy. And let's see. Elida Tudon. Please let me know, Elida, where you're texting from because it helps me on my third eye. The same with Christine Lemke. Good to see you too. And there's Sherry from South St. Paul. And Christy, or let's see, Kathy Little's with us. And let's see, Polly Miller. Oh, I remember Polly.
Polly. Yes. And so I'm going to give you guys the link for to get over to the YouTube channel. It just it prevents any hackers that come in. We
Right.
want to avoid dealing with the hackers, but if you can't get over to YouTube, we certainly understand. But I am going to offer that up so that you have that option, and you'll be able just to click on the link in Facebook, and you can get right over to this at this show. This
Hey,
extremely
Danny.
fantastic show tonight. We have this wonderful lady right here who is going to give some great readings a little later when the spirit moves us, as you say. and
Right.
they're going to be in collaborative form. I think. I don't even know. I have no idea. This is the first time we've done this.
Spirit only knows.
Only spirit is
Yes, ma'am, because they guide us wherever.
That's right.
We'll just
Absolutely.
take whatever comes, right?
Yeah, and just
Yep.
roll with it.
Roll with it.
Exactly. So I'm going to do that right now.
Honey, right now I'm picking up somebody. I don't know who this is, but I'm picking up somebody who broke their wrist because the hand hangs. I think it's corrected now, but the hand is just like they broke their wrist for some odd reason. If anybody broke their wrist and it's corrected now, please let me know. So that way I can zoom in on you right away. And just go with what I get, the energy I get, you know. Yes, Christine's spirit is amazing.
Yes, it
Very
is.
amazing.
And I didn't name off everybody's name, but I just want to say hello to everyone. And I'm so glad that you're all here tonight. And hopefully we'll be doing this once in a while together.
Oh, yes. Yes, you're going to be, there's so much to you, Nancy, that we haven't found. It's like peeling an onion,
Yeah.
There's more layers to Nancy. And
as big as I am, you got a lot of onion to peel.
Stop. That's the beautiful Nancy I love. Yeah. Look at those glasses. Now we have another pair of glasses.
Yeah, I have 3 pairs of glasses.
These
are my pink and blue and yellow.
I love the blue ones too. So
I like glasses.
Yeah.
I love colorful glasses.
Yes.
It goes with my colorful personality. Hello.
Oh, here's Dawn. Dawn is saying hello, Nancy from
Hi, Dawn. How are you?
She's
Hi, Kathy.
Cornwall in the UK.
Oh, that's right, Kathy. I've got to get that out to you. I've been really busy. I've had company since right before Christmas, and I haven't been taking care of my things. But Kathy, I will get that out to you tomorrow. Wonderful. I hope you'll accept my apology to being so late.
You've been busy,
but I will get that out to you.
Okay.
Good evening.
Let me go with this one.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Polly, there's a man at the door in spirit, okay? Here's what I'm seeing. A black suit, white shirt, with a light yellow tie that has lines going across it, like white lines maybe. He's all groomed up and everything, like he's ready to take you somewhere.
So if that resonates with you, or even if it doesn't make sense to you, Polly, let us know. Let us know.
Very good looking guy, you know.
Nancy's got something, I think.
Yes, Kathy, the one that I haven't sent the forgiveness to. Hi. And Kathy, I want to tell you that the things that you're struggling with now, and I don't know if your mother has passed, but I feel a motherly kind of energy. It could be a grandmother around you. And I feel that there's some kind of relationship problem that you're having. And I do feel once I give you the forgiveness technique, that this will work out fine for you. It's going to come round right for you because you've been praying for an answer to this, and your prayers are being answered. So there's someone very dear to you on the other side. I can't tell if it's a mother or a grandmother and helping you out with that situation. So there you go.
Thank you.
On this one, Polly, I'm going to say the name that I got was Francis. It's a man, but I get Francis. Could be Frank, but I got Francis. That's the way I picked it up. Okay, Nance, it's yours.
Okay. And I don't know how to pronounce your name. The last one that just came on with exciting news.
Ariona.
What is it?
Ariona.
Ariona, we're really excited for you. And on the other side, they're very, very excited. I do believe, and I don't know if you know this or not, but I do believe it's going to be a girl. And I feel like There's lots of cause of celebration in your life coming this year for you. I just feel like things are going to settle down in your life and you feel less stressed. So I do feel there's lots of good things coming along with this baby, and this baby is going to be quite intuitive.
Wow.
So quite tapped in.
Wow.
Okay, Ariana?
That's awesome.
Mhm.
We have more people joining us tonight. Thank you for
Yep.
joining us.
Let's see. First off, Michelle Harris, can you please let me know where you're texting from? Oh, there's Janine, honey, from Australia.
Yes.
Hello, dear.
Hello, honey.
And
Leona.
Lupita, where's your twin, Lupita? Remember she had a twin girl that was on here?
Well,
They
the
looked
the
identical.
photos, the pictures, the Facebook photos looked like they were sisters, and I don't think they even knew each other, right?
No.
I don't know. It's crazy how we're all
Okay,
related.
here's where she's from.
Okay. Nottingham, UK.
UK, wonderful.
Yes, we have a few people from UK who join us all the time. It's just wonderful, the people that come in.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Michelle. So, did you have something for Michelle, honey, Roger? Or are you just kind of holding back?
This is crazy. Okay, what I am picking up, believe it or not, I am picking up a donkey.
Isn't that funny? I was just picking up somebody buying some land for a farm or something. Is somebody buying land and going to have animals and maybe
Yeah.
a donkey or something on it?
This is for Michelle Harris.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes. I picked up the donkey right away, and it's like, here, let me give you some insight. A lot of people that have animals, livestock, will have a donkey because they get rid of the coyotes.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, they're kind of cute,
Yep.
I think. And the burros, especially. Maybe, I'm not sure they're the same, but the burros, oh my gosh.
There are cute as can be.
I know.
Leona Keegan, don't ask that question on this show. Just remember, Michelle, there's a donkey. I see a donkey for why I
She
don't
hasn't
know.
got no idea.
Like a mascot per se, you know?
Well, my suggestion, Michelle, is just to write it down. Keep an open mind. You
Yeah.
know, we've got two psychics here who kind of came through with that. You know, it's kind of funny. I mean, we had another psychic, Laura Lee Potvin, on the other day, and she does not like to give predictions. But when she and Roger got together, she couldn't help
geez.
herself. She
She's a
couldn't help
knucklehead.
herself.
We have a
You'd
ball.
love her too, Nancy.
She went nuts, huh?
Kind of, but I don't like to do these, she goes. And so, but she was doing that, and it was fun. It was a fun time too. No. Well, so Leona, we just want you to, start the new year out with a good frame of mind. We are all responsible for each of our existences. And so if we can keep a positive view, and so maybe Nancy, maybe you have some help in that regard as to how we can, in a quick way, just manifest good things and to keep a positive thought.
That's what she's asking. She has cancer.
Oh, she has cancer?
Yes.
Okay. Leona, let me see what I can get here. I want to tap in really strong for you, and I feel I don't know if you have any affiliation with Mother Mary, but I feel a strong connection with Mother Mary for you. And I do feel that there are some things that are going to be brought into your vision, or it brought to you, that are going to help you with more of a natural kind of thing, that is going to help you along with the cancer. I feel that by March, I feel March really strongly that there's going to be a change for you, and you're going to start feeling better about things and have a different outlook on things and staying positive. I just want you to know that there are lots of divine beings around you trying to help out with this and with this um, uh, situation, your cancer and things. I also feel that there's a man in spirit that's coming close to you and that is going to help you with uh, things. But I think you've been suffering with, depression and feeling down about things, which is normal. But remember that. You are a divine child of God. You're a magnificent soul. You carry a lot of love for a lot of people, and let people help you. You have trouble asking people for help. Please let people help you. And I will keep you, I'm going to write your name down. I'm going to keep you on a special prayer list and send healing to you, Leona.
That's awesome.
So,
yes, that was, thank you. Thank you. And Leona, I hope that helped you. I just, and when wonderful things do happen to you, Leona, recognize them. And I think, Nancy, I see in a lot of what you do is a lot of gratitude as well. And we all need to stay grateful for what we have. Hopefully that will help you as well. So she says, thank you so much. She is losing a winning battle. Kids, house, health, love for the wrong people. Yes. It just keep working on the positive side, because you are creating your life. You are creating your life.
Leona, it's not a losing battle, honey. Things are going to get better this year for you. So it's not a losing battle. And I am going to invoke for divine presence in your life to show up and show you that everything's always in divine and perfect order. And now you just keep saying that to yourself. Everything's in divine and perfect order. It'll pull a lot of strength to you. Okay, sweetheart?
You know what's funny? Not funny, but awesome is that even when you're feeling not really all that great in the morning, but if you even just say you feel wonderful, or you're thanking thanking God or the source or whomever you go to for this, for all that you're given, it can change your day. And so your days turn into weeks and years. So I'm saying that from experience myself, Leona. Okay.
I'm going through the names just to say hi to everybody and show you who's on.
Okay.
Anne-Marie, you're not late.
No, whenever you show up,
You show up at the right time.
Exactly. I mean, we start at 4:00 Central Time, which is really an odd time in the Midwest, because everybody's at work. But we still have people who come in from the UK.
You're welcome, Leona.
We want to catch them because it's 10:00 in the evening for them. We don't want to make it too late, so we're trying to have a good time for everybody. Okay.
And our dear friend too, Julie Evans. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Julie.
Okay, now we got to get back to work.
Okay.
I go up and down the names and look, and then if something pops out, I stop and bang.
Yeah, that's right.
And so you can scroll too, I think, Nancy. Okay, cool.
I am. I've got it right here.
Awesome. You're what's it called? Quick study. Yeah, here, quick study.
I want to address Mary Erickson. Mary, I feel I feel dancing around you. I don't know if you dance or someone on the other side dances, but I feel lots of dancing and music is very important to keep. And if you're not dancing right now, get busy.
Do it.
She got the same thing
bring
I got.
music into your life and free. What'd you say? Roger?
You got the same thing that I got before. I got it like 2 weeks ago, and I told her that somebody's dancing behind you.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
I did.
Oh wow.
Oh, good. That's
That's
wonderful.
cool.
That's confirmation, isn't it?
Yep.
So, bring joy back into your life, Mary. Lots of make celebrations out of everything, out of everyday life. Make it a celebration. You're up, you have a wonderful day. Make it positive and have a celebration. Lots of dancing. I think somebody on the other side is love to dance, and they're showing you to bring celebration into your life. So
That's cool.
there you go, Mary.
That's awesome.
Look
So,
who else is here on.
hi Debbie, how
Hi,
are you?
Debbie.
I want to bring up what Michelle said in response to what you gave her. She says she doesn't have a donkey or
Yet.
livestock, but I have 7 guinea pigs and my beautiful rabbit Shirley.
Oh, wonderful.
I love that name and love them all, and they live indoors. Well, you know what?
Excuse me 1 minute.
Yes.
Trina, can you shut that light off? It's too bright with the background. Thank you so much.
Don't turn your back on.
I'm sorry.
No. I'm
Not
talking
you.
about her saying about the donkey. She
Oh.
doesn't have it yet. But yet is the key word.
Yeah, I felt she was going to buy some land where she
Yeah.
could have a donkey or livestock or something.
Maybe you
So.
want to put that in your intentional thought, Michelle. Who knows? Mary Erickson
There you
says,
go, Nance.
"My
Oh,
mother
there.
loved to
Yes,
dance."
dance with them, Mary. Dance. Wonderful.
That's awesome.
Fantastic. So, let's see.
Maggie Halomo, where have you been? Boy, it's been a long time. Everybody popping in out of nowhere. All these-
I love that they're popping in out of nowhere. This is
Yes.
our first fantastic show.
Our first show for the year.
Mm-hmm.
And
Please
we have
share
our
the show with
beautiful
your
guest
friends
with
and
us
family.
today, Nancy Robinson, who is also a very, very, very good psychic medium.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
And then she's
So are
also,
you.
as we would say, she's the Reverend.
Yeah,
She's-
I'm a reverend, but I'm a
she's
little
the-
naughty. I have my Mrs. Robinson side, and then I have my Reverend Nancy side.
That's what
Okay.
makes you. That's what makes you perfect.
Unique. I'm very
Uh-huh.
balanced on both sides.
Now, look what Michelle says to this.
I might meet a farmer. Yeah, she
Yes,
might.
you might. There you go.
And she says, "Thank you, guys. Love it." Yes,
That's
I love.
wonderful.
I mean, we are. All we have to do is just keep our thoughts on the positive side, and don't give
Keep
up on
an
that,
open mind.
and keep an
That's
open
right.
mind.
There's Valerie, honey.
Hi, Valerie. Good to
Happy
see
New Year,
you.
Val.
Hi, Valerie.
What do you
Happy
pick
New
up
Year
off
to
of
you.
Valerie? Go ahead, Nance.
Well,
Me?
maybe she was thinking. Yeah.
I don't know if you're looking for love, but it feels like that song came into my mind.
All
Looking
the
Looking
wrong
for love
places.
in all the wrong places.
So remember, and love is not so much about finding someone as attracting from within. So the law of attraction. So what is it that you're putting out? And this is for everybody who's wanting to find a partner. Whatever you're putting out from the inside will appear on the outside. So if you feel like, oh, I have to find a partner, or you're trying to find one, lots of times that doesn't happen. So you want to remember to attract. What is it about yourself that you love, and what do you want to manifest and attract into your life? So use
Tell her the
that
story,
as-
honey.
huh?
Tell her our story.
Well, I manifested Roger, and Roger manifested me. And it took us a few years to get together, but I think that's perfect because
55.
Well, and
55?
5 years later.
we each made a few mistakes in between time, but I mean, we also were going through our own individual journey.
Mhm.
And
I'll make a mistake. Are you kidding?
yeah. But anyway, yeah. Well, I'm not going to go into
Right.
detail, but
Go
we
ahead.
did. And if you guys want to know that in another show, I'll share that with you.
Right.
But it's very real. You can manifest your partner. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I always tell people to write down, what do you really want in a partner?
Bingo.
Exactly.
I said, put it on paper.
What does it
all the
look
time.
like, taste like, smell like, feel like, the whole 9 yards?
Even a
And
picture, which
also
is what I
using
did.
also use visioning.
Yes.
Envision yourself going to the beach, on the boat, having a beautiful home with your partner, or things that you want to do, or even praying together and meditating together, and meeting at that higher level of your divine self, and meeting that person at their higher level. So I know Faye has an amazing heart. I liked her from the moment that I met her. And I just feel like her heart attracted what she needed. And she
It did.
came up with Roger. Now, I'm not sure that's quite right, but no, it is.
Oh.
I'm just teasing you, Roger.
Well, she knew me before Roger. She knew me years before Roger showed up in my life.
Yep.
And
Uh-huh.
so
And when I came in, they had the trumpeters at the top of the stairs.
in your mind, okay.
He's a legend in his own mind.
He
What can
really
we
is.
say?
Thank you.
But yeah, I want people here to listen very carefully. Manifest your right partner, not go looking for him in a bar, or looking someplace, all desperately looking. It's not going to show up that way.
Mm-mm.
It won't
No.
happen.
It's a
Really
blind side.
manifest the person you want.
And when it happens, like I would read about all these coincidences people were having, and I said, oh wow. And so I did my manifestation, or my manifesting, believing, but then saying, when it happened, I went, wow, I was blindsided by it. Actually, when it happened, it was like, what, really? And my heart went,
Yeah.
and I was smitten. I was 16. I was 16. I was 16 again.
Yeah.
It was funny.
It does. It brings youth back into your life. So, Christine has a question up here. Roger, do you want to?
No, Nancy, that's why I put it up, so you could have
Oh,
it.
you naughty boy.
I don't know if
turn,
you naughty boy. He's naughty too. He's a little bit naughty.
I know
too.
he's naughty. I know. I can read him like a
Easy.
book.
I know you did.
It takes one to know one.
Yes, it does.
Okay, Christine.
Proceeding on.
I feel really good about this, Calvin. I want you to be careful, though, with one thing. The one thing that I'm hearing for you is, don't lose yourself in somebody else. Stay true to yourself in this relationship, and that'll be great. But don't try to change yourself to meet somebody else's wishes.
To try to fit into the groove. No.
That's right. Don't do that, sweetheart. And I think you'll be just fine with this. Okay?
I like that too.
That was perfect.
Hello, Roti.
Well, she's from Ontario. Ontario?
Ontario. That's in Canada.
I'm sorry, Ruth. That's Ontario. Beautiful.
Hey.
Stop
From
it.
gray and dreary, Ontario. It must be gray and dreary there, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tis the
You're
season.
up now, Roger. It's your turn.
Yeah, there you go,
Thank you.
Sherry.
Okay, I'm looking for one here. There's one they're saying hi to you.
And this is for you, Roger.
My name is Nancy.
No, I know, but you're putting Nancy to work. That's not fair. She's supposed to be able to choose her
She's
own.
our guest.
Yeah, that's her. Will you be nice to our guest, for heaven's sakes?
Okay.
Well, I just gave Valerie the thing I was saying, so
Yeah.
she
Okay,
said she's
I
gonna
want to
plead the
go
fifth
to
on the
Debbie.
level.
Okay.
Okay.
Debbie, if you are questioning whether you want to go or stay, not to bring it up, but if you have any problems, any kind of thing that you're facing and you need help with it, dial 988. Okay,
What is
and
that?
I'm dead serious. That's
Okay.
the new number they have out now. You can speak to a counselor.
Okay. Okay. But I mean, Debbie, also look to within your own heart and your own soul and listen to your own intuition. Always read it, always respect it. Don't let it help you and guide you.
Keep this in mind. And this is what I used to tell them when I would do positive thinking stuff with a lot of people. Keep on doing what you've always done, and you'll always get what you've always got. Nothing. So only you can change it.
I
Yeah.
feel like you have some desires and wishes that you haven't looked at for a very long time, and I think maybe you need to look deeply within yourself and see what it is that you're supposed to be doing.
Well, she has a flary persona inside that she won't let out. It's almost
No,
like being a hair or dress designer, something like that. It's flary, but she doesn't let it out.
So
yep.
if you're tamping something down, I mean, our duty on this earth, as far as I'm concerned, is that we are to live the best life we can and the happiest. And if we are holding back our creative side because someone else is not happy with that creative side, I mean, this is your life, Debbie.
Mm-hmm.
It's your life.
And
It's
only
your
you
life.
can change it.
And you and be all that you can be in it.
Yes,
That's what
ma'am.
I always stress to people when I'm doing um, my sermons at church. I say, you want to live your best life. That means that you be all that you can be, everything, all your gifts, all your desires, all the things that resonate with you is is what you want to activate in your life and live in your life. Yes, I know, Debbie, that that's happening to you, and it's making you feel less than. And we all would love to see you not be in that situation.
And like I said, only you can change it. If you don't love yourself, like you're taking this abuse, the verbal abuse, if you don't love yourself, how can you love anybody else? Get out of that situation. If you're not loved and respected, like I told Faye, and I've been with Faye we're going on 6 years, thank the Lord. I love her and I respect her and I like her too. I like being around her. And if you don't have that, that's the wrong person.
That's right. You want to be someone that builds you up and supports you. You don't want to
Right.
be somebody who's tearing you down,
And
because
if
you keep tearing you down, you're going to be feeling that that's where you're at. That's where you resonate at.
you're
It'll
going to agree, start to agree with it. And can I just add a little something? Um, when you put up with verbal abuse, it's okay to say goodbye. Honestly, if it does, if
Yeah.
I don't know if that person is going to ever change. And in my own experience, those folks never change. They,
It's an
they
old
may,
saying: a leopard never changes its spots.
they tend
So
to
if they
maybe
say, "Oh,
make
I'm
it
sorry,
nice
I
for a
won't do it
while.
again," oh yes, they will.
They will. They will continue. They will be complimentary to you for a while, but then all of a sudden, here it comes again. So
You're
love
better than
yourself.
that.
Love yourself. Take time for yourself. Take time
Yep.
to heal. It might take a couple years, actually. Take that time to just really find out who you really are and love yourself.
Mm-hmm. And there's people like myself that are healers. And I'm not saying you have to do it with me, find a healer. But
Mhm.
the healer, after you get out of that situation, you need to have some emotional healing, some energy healing, so that you can be that person that you're meant to be, because that causes emotional scarring in the emotional body. We have four bodies, everyone. We have the mental body, the emotional body, the etheric body, and the physical body. The emotional body, when it's been, we have emotional scarring in that emotional body. We look through those wounds at everything else in our life once that happens. So if you're abused, you're going to look at life like an abused person, like a victim.
Right.
Okay. So once you get out of a situation like that, and I can speak for myself, my first husband was extremely abusive and hurt me and did a lot of bad things. So physically, mentally, emotionally, the whole 9 yards. And after I got out of there, I had to have emotional healing, because if that those scars stay in that emotional body, then we carry a victim pattern,
Oh,
and we look at everything like we're a victim. Okay. And so you need some healing. This is for everyone here. If you've had an emotional trauma in your life in the past when you were a child and you're still carrying it, or through a relationship, whatever, any emotional trauma that you have, as we're going into this new shift, this new world, this divineness that we're supposed to be taking on as our divine beings that we are, if you've had that emotional um, uh, problem, trauma, and a scar in there, go get some emotional healing. That can be taken out of that emotional body, and then you start seeing clearly. You don't look through the wound. Well, looking through a wound is like looking through a windshield wiper that's been windshield that's been splattered with mud, and then you use the windshield wiper and you don't have that windshield wiper, the juice,
solution.
the liquid,
Yeah.
and you smear it. So you're looking through to see clearly, and it's hard to do.
Yes.
Once you have a clearing of these emotions that have been stuck there in that emotional body, then you'll be able to live your highest and best. You'll start finding your center. You won't give up your power to other people. You'll stay more at peace with yourself. So
Let me say this
remember
real
to get
quick.
some healing.
Debbie, you say yes, he's a narcissist. Then what are you doing with him? If it's all about him, what about you? There's two people in a relationship, not one. When you get together, you have his bank account, your bank account. You're supposed to get together and do it as one. If it doesn't work that way, then you're in the wrong relationship.
That's right.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I like it. And it takes time to heal. It doesn't happen overnight. So, I mean, you got to step
Right?
away. You got to step away, either
Just remember,
physically
one man's
or,
trash is another one's treasure,
that's right.
because you're somebody's treasure.
well, figure out how, Debbie, you got to figure out how to make that happen. I mean,
Mhm.
it's your life. It's your life. Please figure it out.
That's right, Kathy. We need to clear our karmic ties, and that's
Yep.
where forgiveness comes in. Once
Yes.
you do forgiveness for anything that has happened in your life or a relationship, you cut the karmic ties, and those energy cords are cut. And you hold them in their highest and best good, and then you hold yourself in your highest and best good. So that releases the karmic stuff and unchange your souls from each other, so that pattern doesn't keep repeating, because lots of times in relationships,
Yes.
patterns will repeat and repeat and repeat until you do your inner work. So
That's
if
right.
you've had somebody abusive in your life, you may get somebody else abusive in your life if you're not careful, because
Exactly.
you haven't changed what's going on with you. You're attracting that energy.
Yep.
So
It takes time. It takes patience. It takes time. It takes forgiving yourself, that person. It takes a little time. You have to be patient with
And
yourself.
I had a buddy, God rest his soul, when we used to sell cars, he would say, why do you keep looking in the rearview mirror? In other words, going back to the past.
mm,
And he says, you're going forward now. You need to look out of the windshield.
that's right. I've heard
Wow,
that
I
story
thought of that.
before. That's
Yeah.
right. We don't want to look at the past. I always tell people the past is where it belongs, in the past,
Yep.
not in your life right now, or not in your future. It needs
Yeah.
to stay where it's at. Stay in your own lane, get present with things, and live a good life.
And so when you start working on yourself as well, when you start to be positive about yourself and you start to say, hey, I don't really think that's true, or you take issue with that, they tend to leave out by themselves. They start to go, I don't think I can handle this. Sometimes that happens too, even with
Remember this
narcissists.
one?
You
I
call
used to
them on
tell
their
people,
stuff.
I had girls that would tell me, they would say, I'll go to hell. And I say, you know what? I've been there already. They said you weren't home. It's
I
just a
love
little
that.
kickback to them.
That's right.
So, okay, we're going to leave it up to Nancy to choose her own. How's that,
Yeah,
honey?
now you go up
Okay,
and pick
let's
one.
You-
pick one. Pick one.
I love how your arms are crossed, honey.
Well, you think we called you on the show just so you can sit there and look pretty? It's time to go to work.
I look pretty no matter what. So
Very
there.
cute. Right.
Oh, Lordy.
Let's
I didn't want to
see.
get off on the relationship thing. Let's talk about food again.
No, but actually, if you can't help it, we're all in a relationship with each other, with our spouses, with our children, with you, honey. We're all in a relationship. So
But here's the thing. If you do not love yourself and respect yourself, how do you think that's why people, I would always say this when I would do readings for people. I would say, what I want you to do when you get home, I want you to lay in front of the door. And they go, why would I do that? So because when your husband comes in, he can wipe his feet on you so to keep up the tradition. And they go, I'm not going to let him do that. Bingo. Wake up.
Okay, I'm going to go with Janie Williams. How are you doing?
Janine Williams. Yeah, let me find her for you, honey.
Okay.
Janine Williams. She's from Australia.
Is it Janine? I thought it was Jane.
I'll get her.
Okay.
I'll get her.
Janine. Yeah, I see now.
Okay.
I want to say hi to Nancy Moreno and Denise. Hello. We didn't mean to bypass you guys. Richard Dearden, yes, I did.
Did you find her?
I'm still looking. Is she okay? I found her. Here we go.
Okay. Janine, I hope everything is good for you. I just feel like Spirit is it says you fell out your front door and got 2 sore feet and a bad knee. I want to say you're not paying attention and you need to slow down. The universe is telling you, stop. I don't know. I feel a lot of, maybe it was because of Christmas or what was going on. I'm not sure which it is because of what's going on in your life, or maybe both, I think. They say stop, slow down, and take a breath. And that's the other thing that they're saying for you, Janine, is to do some deep breathing. You really are not really breathing in, and take a breath, breathe. Life is too short not to live it. While we're here, we need to really inhale our existence on this earth and stay grounded. Too much, you're not grounded enough either. So that's what I'm getting for you, Janine. Namaste.
Thank you, Nancy.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going.
She'll go.
Come
I'm
on,
going to have
Nancy,
to
you're
go
hot.
in there and hit you over the head with a noodle.
No,
honey.
Nancy's hot. So
I'm hot. I'm
She
supposed
is.
to go with Kathleen, you mean?
yes.
She
Do you
didn't know it
see
was that she had
anything
to
in
do
my future?
assignments.
See, because I
Okay.
read for Kathleen before.
Oh,
I
I
gave her
see.
stuff.
Well, you've read for everybody here before,
Yeah, I
but
have,
that's
really.
not fair.
Not fair at all. But I mean, so
Kathleen, I feel a really warm grandmother spirit around you. I feel like, yeah, it just feels toasty warm and very, very loving around you. And for your future, I feel like you need to really concentrate what you want to bring into your future, because I don't feel like you're decisive enough as to what you want to bring in. And as you are bringing things into your future, um, I feel like this year you can get to the point where you can have what you want, do what you want, be what you want, but you have to decide what it is that you want. Okay? It's not for us to really just say, and when I say us, I mean spirit and myself, for us to really say, this is coming or that is coming or this is coming. It's what do you want to bring into your future? What do you want to manifest this year? You'll be able to manifest the things that you want to bring in. So I do
Nancy,
feel that this is a good year for you, although there will be very many changes for you. So, I almost feel like there's a relationship problem that needs to be healed. Okay.
okay. So I want to put Nancy's. I love Nancy, and I think that people need to know more about. She has her own website.
Email
She
address
has.
and all that.
And so it's the Reverend Nancy Lee. Is it Rev Nancy Lee is your .com? Is that your
50, yeah, revnancylee.com is my website.
right?
And then my email is revnancylee52@gmail.com. And there's my phone number. And you can text me on that also.
So I mean, so if you want to get some true some guidance in that way, she's not Reverend Nancy Lee for nothing. She's been helping people for years, and I just wanted to put that up, and I'll put that up again for you.
Nancy, let me ask you, did you know a priest with a flat hat?
No. Well,
He's got a flat hat. You know how the priest can wear a hat and it's humpy here, but the brim is flat.
yeah.
I'm hearing Bill.
Bill?
Bill.
Oh. It's not a priest,
Bill,
it's a minister.
Sorry?
I knew a minister.
Did he pass?
I don't know. I've lost touch with him.
Okay. Well, I get this man with a hat that's the brim is flat. It's not bent up or nothing. It's just flat.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to say he has a small beard here or here. And there's something about the ring, like the Pope kissed the ring.
Oh, wow.
This person's around you.
Okay. Well, I'll accept that. So that's wonderful.
Yeah,
And
it might be a guy.
He's telling me that you are not thinking higher of yourself.
I have a tendency to do that sometimes.
Well,
I'm trying to change it.
it's not putting yourself on a pedestal, but it's respecting yourself more so.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
I just want to tell you what Christine has to say about you, darling. She says Nancy has an awesome personality and energy as well as everyone.
Oh, thank you so much, Christine.
Yep.
Can I put somebody up here? I mean, we
Yeah.
did talk about this in the early part of the show, but this is for both of you, and just we don't have to go into great detail, but we were talking about this at the beginning of the show, that there is a shift going on because both of you feel it.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
There's a shift going on.
I want to go, honey, with Maggie. Maggie, I don't know. I don't remember because I've been doing so many readings on the show. I don't know whether Dad has passed or not. If Dad has passed, he's with you. And he's talking about the cocoa, whether it be chocolate, the cocoa.
Mm.
Because we say chocolate is the real word for chocolate, but when you say cocoa, cocoa means it's either a coconut or it's cocoa to drink. So I don't know if he passed or not. Somebody has got pain in their side real bad. Oh, and I want to go to this one too.
Kathleen says, thanks, Nancy.
You're
That's
very, very welcome. Namaste to you, Kathleen.
Mary Lasea. And first off, Happy New Year to you and to Nancy. But Mary, I want to know whether or not I was right about your son. And did he get taken care of? Because I saw something in his stomach area and I said, there's something wrong.
Should we let Nancy take the wheel?
Sure. If you
I'm
want to,
going
it's
to-
up to you.
Let her decide.
I'm trying to find something here that I saw before. Now here it is. Is that it?
Tell me the name and I will put her up or him up for you.
Well, I just have to find it again.
Okay.
I lost it.
It's okay.
And then once you see it, click on it. It'll bring it up.
She can't do that. She
Oh,
doesn't
she
have.
can't do that?
No, I'll have to find it for her. So she'll tell me.
Give us a name.
She's looking.
Danny says it's him. It's pain in the side. I got it, Dad. Okay, here's what Mary says.
Richard Dearden?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get him.
I don't know what plane crashed. I think you
Japan.
asked. Huh?
It was in Japan.
Oh, okay. Also, Richard, you had asked before how your year is going to go. I don't know what kind of work you do, but I do feel there's some change in your work. And I don't know if they're reorganizing or doing something different. But look, I'm telling you, just kind of look for something different. Keep that. Just be prepared, because I think that something better will be in your sight soon, and go for it. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Awesome.
Richard is also intuitive, and he asked me whether or not he should go. And I said, "What are you waiting for? You're good. Just do it."
Yeah, there you go. That's what it's going. Yes, you should. Start
I need
making
to
your way for that, because right now is the changes. So we were talking about it earlier, and so Faye also brought it up about this year is going to change. The people that are intuitive, the people that are healers, the people that are inspirational speakers, or that spiritually counsel people, we're being called right now. Step up and take your rightful place.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. There you go,
Honey,
Richard.
This is
God
Mary's son, okay? And I had asked about his stomach and everything. And then she said this too.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I picked that up. Now, I said right now, I get if somebody's got a pain in their side. There's Danny.
So Danny says for about a month now, it goes from under my rib cage on left side all the way through to my back.
Danny, I'm not a doctor, but I'm going to say get checked for kidney stones.
So he said he was
that's what I got.
and he says he went to the ER, but they found nothing. And,
Well, the kidney stone will move around.
Yeah.
and he says
So.
he's only feel it when he lies down on his back.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I passed 6 of them. I know.
They're not fun, are they?
Oh no.
Very, very painful.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to let Nancy choose. Let Nancy choose, dear.
Okay.
Oh, Michelle,
Okay, I can do that.
you said you wanted to, you'd like to know how your year was going to go. And are you in England? Did you say?
I
Is
think
she in
was it-
England?
In the
Or
UK,
aren't you-
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, I do feel that you are going to find someone within the next 3 or 4 months. And I do feel that there is going to be instant chemistry between the two of you. So I do feel that this is going to be a year. And like I said to somebody else, don't change yourself for somebody else. Always stay true in any relationship you go into. And you need to get a better self-worth going for yourself too. So there
Yeah,
you go.
she's from Nottingham. She's from Nottingham.
Oh,
UK.
Nottingham. Hmm. My brother
Okay.
used to live in England and Bury St. Edmunds. And he was in the Air Force, American Air Force, and he was over at Lakenheath, I think it's called. I can't remember.
Oh, that's okay.
But I was over there a few times.
Oh, were you? Awesome.
Nancy, meet Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. How
Nancy
are
Moreno. Yes.
I feel really good about your personality and your energy. I feel like you give out a lot of love, and Nancy, and you give out a lot of things, but you have to remember to receive. And this is the thing that I want to say for you: receiving and knowing that your own worth is going to balance out for you your whole life, because I feel like you're giving, 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 and then you don't receive. So if this is my receiving hand, let me get it in picture, and this is my giving hand. If that comes in, energy comes in here, goes around and comes out here. If I close this hand, I don't have anything to give.
You
It
stop the flow.
empties me. It drains my energy. My cup is empty. So I want to say, this year, I want you to make a promise to yourself that you're going to live for yourself and put yourself in front of the line, not in the back of the line where I can barely see you. And remember to receive more. When we're spiritual people and loving and kind, and we want to give to people.
Mary is Nancy's sister.
So she's agreeing with you.
I see that. When we are loving people, we're spiritual. We think we have to give, but we have to receive and make a balance of that. And we have to have our own self-worth with that. So I do feel that that's the one thing I'd like to see you work on, Mary or Nancy. So there you go.
There you go. Thank you.
There's from Michelle.
Sounds
You're
lovely. Thank
welcome,
you. Yes,
Michelle.
I'm working on myself. Awesome. Beautiful.
Good for you, Michelle.
That's awesome.
You're welcome.
And we have a brand new Jane Lowe is here, and she comes to us from Turkey. Am I correct? Jane Lowe? Am I right about
No,
that?
that's the other Jane.
Oh, okay. So Jane Lowe is here. Okay, good to see you. And then Joni Banks is here as well. Thank
Yep.
you.
Hi, Joan.
And
So,
Becky.
oh,
Becky. You get this one, Roger.
I
There you
read
go.
for her yesterday.
Oh, you did? Okay.
But I see
I
that
will say something then.
I see that if the front of her house, if she goes to get into a car, it's dark there. And I don't like that, because to me it's the wrong car. Not meaning the wrong car is going to show up. I don't like the person who's in it.
wow.
Mm.
And Jane is from British Columbia.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
We get them from all over the world.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Well,
Yes,
we've been
ma'am,
doing
it
this
is.
for a long time, so and I love it, that we have all these people coming from all over the world, and it's because they share the show. And I
Let's go
do want to
back.
kind of put that in your, if people will please like and share the show, that would be good. You still have time to do it. Please do that if
Yes,
you
Uh-huh.
like
haven't
and
done that
share the
already.
show. That's all we ask.
Yeah.
Slap you.
Because we have this wonderful guest here, and
We'll put you in timeout.
we have this
What'd
wonderful
you say?
guest.
I'll
You in
put the
timeout.
people in timeout if they don't like and share.
We have a great guest here tonight,
Set them
and
in the corner.
Right?
we would like you to share with your family and friends.
No
this wonderful
lollipops
guest.
for you.
Right. You just go, you know.
Yeah.
And so Julie Evans is from Somerset, UK. Yes, it's awesome. All over the planet, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Somerset is right by the ocean. This beautiful area
Is
there.
it?
Oh, is it? They got beautiful houses and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I don't like a thatched roof.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to live at one then, dear.
No. If you ever said we're going to get a thatched roof, I'd say, bye. I'm going to live out in the garage.
Would you? Okay, so let me see if I can get that done. That's
Why
all it
don't
takes.
you like thatched roofs?
Yeah, why?
I just, number one, if you look at house, and this is no offense, Julie, okay? The houses that are close to the ocean have the tendency to the plaster and the cement and everything starts peeling off. The thatched
Well, I
roof
think,
causes mold.
honey,
Yeah,
I think
knew
they've
you
got
were
it
going to
down.
say that. I should have said it
I-
before you said
I
it.
think they've
You
got
don't
it
like
down.
it because of the mold. And
Well,
besides that, you
But
lived
they
in a
last a
thatched
long
roof
time if they do it
before.
right.
That's why
Yeah.
you don't like it in this lifetime. So
Oh, there. So maybe he did have some experience with that. That's funny.
yeah, he did.
yeah, that's why I always say, hello,
Yeah, that's right. Let's go back up to the top
Okay.
of the thing.
Nancy's going back to the top, honey.
All right, let's go to Carol. How are you tonight?
Carol. What's Carol's last name, honey?
Miriam, way up on top.
Okay.
The first one.
Okay.
There we go.
I hope
Hi, Carol.
I hope you're still with us, Carol.
She usually stays till the end.
Awesome.
Okay. How are you doing tonight? I hope things are well for you.
Oh,
I
she's
do
here.
feel excitement this year for you. I feel like there's going to be a lot of travel or something, a lot of movement with you. And I do feel that you're going to be, I don't know, maybe you might be moving. I don't know if you have that in your mind, but I feel like there's so much movement. It either means a lot of travel or moving your house, but I do feel like there's something moving, or maybe you're going to get a different job, because there's a lot of movement in your energy right now. Just stay very centered and grounded as you move forward into the new year, because there's going to be a lot of things coming around to you, and you'll have to make some decisions about those things, but trust your gut instinct. You really trust on what you feel about things. You're intuitive yourself about things for your life. And I don't know if you have a cat, but I see a cat around you. I want you to really, really trust your intuition this year, and work on developing your intuition also, because you have a gift there, sweetheart.
Wow.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
Also, there's a gypsy lady in spirit around you. She has a green scarf. It's like she protects her.
Yeah.
Well, it's very wonderful. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you want one of those?
Carol
I
says,
do feel that that's going to happen for you, Kathleen. It's going to be more late spring, early summer for you, but also, like we were saying before, manifest the person that you want to come into your life. So, this is the year that you really want to focus on what you want to manifest. And this is another thing for everybody here. The energies are coming in such, they're very strong energies, and they're more gamma rays coming onto Earth than ever before. So if you tap into that higher vibration that you're having, then it's going to start, you're going to start manifesting at thought. And it's pretty awesome when that happens. So, well, the one thing that I've been telling people, everybody, is to be very, you're welcome, Carol. Um, it's going to be very, very important that we are conscious, more conscious about what we're saying, thinking, and doing, because we don't want to bring into our existence things that are of a negative nature. So we want to start thinking that a higher vibration and being very conscious. So if you're going around saying I'm not worthy, well, that's going to show up because we're manifesting it thought now. Okay, so be careful about what you're saying, thinking, and doing. Now, I want to tell everybody a funny story about manifesting at thought. One day when I lived in Minneapolis, I lived in Minnetonka in an apartment building, and I had a little office not about 7 minutes away from me. And I was getting ready to go to my office to do my client. And I was watching the news, which I don't watch, but I was watching it to see what the weather is going to be like, because in Minnesota in the wintertime, you need to know what the weather is going to be like.
right.
So I was watching that, and then a commercial came on, and it was for a restaurant, and it had spaghetti. And I used to make spaghetti all the time, homemade spaghetti, right? And I thought to myself, oh, I haven't had homemade spaghetti in ages. I'm going to get me some good homemade spaghetti. None of that stuff at the restaurants. And I'm going to have some nice garlic bread with it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get some for me. So I go over to my office. I sit down. I get really comfortable. And my first client comes in. And here he has a pan, or a container full of homemade spaghetti with garlic bread.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Talk
You
about
manifested it.
manifesting.
I know. It was so
Good.
awesome. I loved
That
it.
is awesome.
I
You
went
know,
home
that goes,
and ate my spaghetti.
Nancy, that goes with the saying that I've always said. It was, like I said, about the positive thinking things and all that. I used to tell people this: whatever you vividly imagine, ardently desire, sincerely believe in, enthusiastically act upon, must inevitably come to light.
Exactly. I can tell you stories all night long about things that I wanted, and they magically appeared because I had this attitude, I'm gonna have this, and then put it into action. I think people get a little bit reluctant to act on it because they don't know how they are to believe that it's going to happen.
Mhm.
Like, I came down to Florida. I said, I'm going to move to Florida. I came down to Florida, found my house, didn't have the money to put the down payment on. But I put a bid on the house, and I knew this was the house that I wanted. And I put a bid on it, had no idea where the money was going to come in to put the down payment on it. And the next day I had a rent rebate that was the exact amount of money that I needed. But I put it into action. I just said, this is my house. I'm going to bid on it. and I got what I wanted.
And Roger, when we were looking for our home, because he moved into a home that I had, and we weren't happy together. I mean, we didn't like the home together, so we decided to find a home that suited us. So what did we do? We went searching, and you believe in Roger by looking at the house. It's kind of like what you did, Nancy. You see a house, and you imagine yourself in it,
Focus. Yeah.
and you
Yeah,
focus and you say,
exactly.
that is my house. And that is what happened. We did the same. I mean, we manifest stuff ourselves. We had on our refrigerator in the old house how we wanted our kitchen to be. We wanted to be big enough to have great cooking times and have family over and to make it happy. And so that house does do that. We have a lot of wonderful
Honey, what
people.
about the one that I told you, the check? Remember from FEMA?
Oh,
I
okay.
I was we had trouble, a big rainstorm and everything, and it tore up my place. And they came out, FEMA came out to look at it, and I said, "Man," I said, "I hope you guys can help me." And they took off and all that. And I was thinking to myself, "Man, I could really use $2,500 right now. I hope that they, at least that much." So then I went to sleep that night, and I had a dream that I played at a wedding. I was playing music, and the lady that hired us, came up to the stage and says, "Who's the leader?" And I said, "Well, he's around here somewhere. I can go find him." She goes, "No, I just wanted to give him this envelope." I said, "Okay, what is it?" She goes, "It's your pay." She said, "There's $2,600, 2691." She said was the amount. I said, "Okay, I'll go give it to him." So I found him and I gave him the envelope. And that was it. The next day, and I swear I'll swear this on all of my kids' head. The
Don't do
next
that.
day, the next day, I got a check from FEMA for 2691.
Yeah, there you go. Wonderful. Yeah,
I know.
that's what I said when I got this house. When I came down here to Florida, I said I wanted to live in Bay Indies, which is a mobile home community, and I wanted a house on the end, not in between other houses. And I wanted 2 bedrooms and 2 baths, and I wanted it to be furnished because they oftentimes sell houses that are furnished down here. And I wanted the lanai on the front. I wanted the appliances to be, fairly new, and I wanted to be, modern, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And
Mm-hmm.
it's when I walked in this house, it was everything I asked for, and I
Mm-hmm.
told myself how much I wanted to pay for it. And the lady was asking like $5,000 more. And when I put the bid, I gave her a really low ball bid, lower than, and
Mm-hmm.
she brought it right to the amount I wanted to pay for.
I know. That's what
So,
happened with our house too. We
hmm
got exactly what we wanted, and we low bidded them, and they accepted, and we could hardly believe it. We were just jumping up and down, and we were so happy.
Valerie, in answer to your thing that you put here, that little statement, I used to play with a band called the Texas Tornadoes, and Freddie Fender was in it. And Freddie and I, we found out that we were cousins. And I used to play next to Freddie. So now, when he passed away, I kept up his music. So I do a tribute to Freddie now.
And if we
Oh,
go to
cool.
California, which would be, I don't know,
It'll cost.
it'll, yeah. So Becky says, I agree. I believe in this. I feel like I can see myself where I want to be. Sometimes I do question the direction in my life. Just
Well,
are
we
you
all
just
question, honey.
right,
That-
right? That's
That's
okay.
nothing new. Even
Yeah,
people like myself and Roger, who sometimes we still question things,
right. We
but
go, what? What?
But it's what the universe gives us.
that's
We
right.
can, like I tell everybody, you can want and want and want all day long, but it's what you get. Deal with what you get.
Exactly. And so I
Nancy
do
wants to
feel
say
that.
this to you, Nance.
Okay, so Nancy, thanks.
Oh, I'm so sorry about your husband. Nancy, I do feel him around you. And I do feel like, I don't know if you notice it or not, but I feel like an indentation on the bed. So I feel like when you lay down to go to sleep, he's right next to you. His energy is right next to you. And
Super nice guy.
I feel blowing kisses. He's blowing you kisses, and I do feel flowers coming with that. So,
Very
and
sweet.
okay.
Valerie, ask the family about me. They'll tell you. I've been playing. Listen to this one, Nance. I know you play piano in that.
No, I don't play piano.
Well,
She
Oh,
sings like a songbird, though.
I
okay.
sing.
She
I've been
sings.
playing guitar for 60 years.
Wonderful.
I've been playing music for 62. I just passed it.
Yeah.
Wonderful. That's
Well, here
great.
you go. There you go. That's directed to Nancy.
Yeah, I see that. You're still putting me to work, aren't you?
There's
I thought
no.
this was supposed to be equal, you know?
Oh boy.
Madison, how are you? Let's see. I don't know. Is your father in spirit? Because I feel a man coming up next to you, giving you lots of encouragement, giving you strength to step out of your comfort zone. I don't know if you're in some kind of a change in your life, but I feel like there's things that you need to get more courage about things. So I do feel that, yes, there we go. I feel him very, he feels like he wish he could be there for you more. And he is in spirit, and he wants you to know that. Also, I feel a little dog around. I don't know if it is his dog or your dog or somebody. I feel a little dog around his feet or something. So, also a grandmother and the grandfather are very close. Okay. Yes.
And Madison, I feel there's something that you will not let go of. You need to let go.
And I feel like you were your father's favorite, whether he told you that or not, or you felt that or not. I feel like you were his favorite. So,
Hello, Ed. Hello, Rob.
Thank you, Nancy, for doing that.
you're welcome.
Nancy, I got to say, it has been a treat having you on the show.
Oh, I've been having so much fun with this.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Well, I think it is amazing too, and I especially love it when you have. I mean, just because you might be reading for one person, what I feel is like everyone can take something from what you say to
Yeah.
them, and I that's what I hope for everybody on the show as our first show this year is that that's why we have Nancy on our show, because she has more to say than there's more to give than what is just what you might be asking. You're always going to get more than what you're asking. It's
That's
kind of
right.
like that.
Mary
And
Lucia, I am getting your shoulder and your elbow for some reason.
Okay, so
You were
she's
right.
saying it. Okay.
there we go. Thank you, Madison.
And so he says, it's lovely to know he's still here. His birthday's coming up shortly.
Oh, wonderful.
There you go.
So every time you think of him, you're honoring him, and that helps you and him go higher to a higher place. So just know that, sweetheart.
So, Roger, do you have something for Julie as well?
Yeah, I'm checking her out right now. I want to say there's something about your left hip that I keep picking up as you walk. I'm sure it's the left one from what I'm getting. And also, I get it's either Carl or Kyle that's walking with you.
Hi,
Smiley
Smiley.
Larios. Boy, oh boy, that's been a long time. Her left shoulder.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, where did you go? Hole. Well, we're in the south part of Wisconsin, so I can't see the northern lights.
Is that where you guys live now?
Yeah, we're in Wisconsin, like about 19, 20 miles from, the Minnesota-Wisconsin
Wait,
border.
Left
look at
here.
this. There you go. That's right there.
Heading for, yeah.
Left
I
hip.
see that.
So
Yes,
Nancy, we're
Smiley, it
gonna,
has been a long time.
yeah.
We got about 5 minutes, honey.
I want to tell everybody where they can contact Nancy or find out a little bit more about our Reverend Nancy Robinson here.
Yes.
She is very she is not only a psychic medium. Nancy is a pranic healer, and she is an ordained reverend at the Cosmic Center of Spiritual Light, which is in Sarasota, Florida. She is a minister. She has extensive study with Abraham Hicks, which has to do with the law of attraction. And I can't say enough about Nancy. She has so many gifts that she is offering us tonight.
She's
And
cool people.
and if you do want to get in touch with her to talk a little bit more about something that you might need, please give her a call and or check her out at Rev Nancy Lee, right?
Lee.com.
.com. I forgot to put that on our banner, but
Mhm.
Nancy, I hope will come and on one of our shows again. I'm going to be talking with Nancy. If you can have more time after the show,
Of
Nancy,
course.
I would like to talk to you about coming on my show as well.
I told you it was
Oh,
Kathy.
Kathy, you're in Kissimmee. Great.
We saw
Not far from me.
Okay, so Kathy, you could take in one of the services at her center, I'm sure,
I'll
right?
be in Orlando in March 2nd and 3rd at the Spirit Fest Expo. Okay. And that's going to be at the Avante Palms Resort. That's the March 2nd and 3rd, Kathy. Please come and see me. Okay. I'll be in there. Okay. Thank you, Kathleen.
and that address was for Kathy Little. She's going to be by you, so you better go check her out.
Oh, thank you all for welcoming on the show. Thank you, Mary. Thank you for Faye and Roger for welcoming me on the show. I'm excited about this, and I'm going to work on getting my own show, so I'll have you both on my show.
Well, wonderful. And
Keep
anything
this in mind. Keep a bar in mind, a Western bar, the swinging doors.
Okay. It's
You have
open,
swinging
huh?
doors. They're open anytime
Always
you
open.
Yep.
That's great.
Okay, Julie is saying this too. You were correct, Rogers. The scan showing also cysts there, but because of cancer history checking, but pray not that, okay?
No, I don't get that. What I'm kidding, Julie, is in and out, just like that. Like go home and enjoy your hip.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we have to say adieu pretty soon.
Or a don't.
I hope you enjoyed the show tonight, folks. I know I have enjoyed just watching you two work and love having you on our show, Nancy. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
It's
you
been
were
an
great,
absolute pleasure, and I'm so glad to meet all of your wonderful fans and people. Good night, Dan.
Yes, good to see you, Dan.
So it's just been awesome.
And
The
It
connection.
was. It really was awesome to be with me, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
gonna be
now
here.
you're going to have to shrink his head a little bit to get him
I
through
don't
the
know.
door.
I try every night to do that,
Lord.
you know.
Get that
Remember,
head back down where
swinging
it belongs.
doors. Swinging doors, dear. Anytime you want to come on.
Well, I'm going to be talking with Nancy. We're going to maybe set up a time or two
Yep.
in the next months as
So
well.
I could call this number and make a naughty phone call, right?
Yes, and you might get something naughty right back.
Oh,
Oh
Lord.
my God.
Great to have you, dear. Great to have you. It really
Remember,
was.
I can read you like a book, Roger.
Yeah.
That she can.
And some of those places I don't even want to go to.
Well, one time I read for a lady. I said, you got a birthmark right there. I said, right a little bit below your breast. She goes, I said, I'm beyond that.
That's so funny. Yeah.
I know. There's nothing that you guys don't miss. I mean, I know. Okay, here we go.
Oh, yeah, 4:30 at Farmington. I used to work at a beauty school in Bloomington, and one of the other people that was a teacher there.
She's from Farmington, New Mexico, I think.
Is it New Mexico?
Yep, in the Navajo Nation.
Oh, wow. Okay. I thought you were talking about Farmington, Minnesota.
There's a Farmington, Minnesota as well.
There's also a Farmington, Wisconsin.
Is there?
East Farmington. I played there at the bar there. Yes.
Yeah.
He's been there too.
Kathleen, you have a lot of guides around you that are from Navajo. So you've got a lot of support from Spirit.
Folks, do not forget our show 10:30 in the morning on Saturday. We will be doing This Mug's for You. So join us. Please remember to like the show and share it. Maybe we could talk somebody back on again. Who knows?
Well, maybe.
Not this Saturday. I'm busy.
No, we got to give Nancy. She's a busy lady. We've got to give her lots of room for figuring it out. But anyway,
it was super great having you with us, Nancy.
It was super great being on. I really enjoyed every moment of it. It went by fast, don't you think?
I think so.
Yeah, I would say that.
I hope you're, I know that Roger gets a little tired after these shows, and I'm hoping we didn't wear you out.
Holy moly, that wore me out.
Yeah, did it?
Yes. Mm-hmm. I was just doing straight readings for a good hour straight. Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom. I used to do a Facebook Live and do readings for an hour. One question readings. And but then it was too much for a while. I was doing it every Monday, and then I started to do it once a month, and then I stopped for a while. I may have to start again, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, you'll be back, dear.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome anytime.
Oh, thank you so much.
So we're gonna say adios. And what do we say on every show, honey?
Every show we say this, Nancy. These are our words, and I got these words I received doing a reading for a lady. Her husband said these words to her. He said, "Love everyone you can on this earth while you are here." He said, because love is life, and life is love.
That's right. And love's the only thing, really.
Yes, it absolutely is. So here we go. And so we got to get.
Nancy, are you ready for this?
Yes.
We have T-shirts like that.
Love everyone you
can on this earth.
Oh, I see. I can't see it that well. Okay. Love life and life is love. Oh, wonderful. That's a beautiful T-shirt. I love it.
Yeah, we love it too.
And we got coffee cups too.
Oh, wow.
I know. We got the whole shebang.
Well, I make these bracelets. They're
do you?
energy balancing bracelets.
Oh.
So they
What?
keep I make these and sell them, and then
And
I
how much
make
are they, Nancy?
these are 40.
Okay.
They're crystal. Oops, let me get it in. They're crystal bracelets. They have this 12 deity colors, which are the 12 chakra system,
Okay.
and they balance and hold your chakra system. And they're I make them, consecrate them, and bless them, so it holds that energy
Okay.
for when you wear them.
So, folks, if you would like one of those bracelets,
And I
let me
Your
also
know.
address up, buddy.
sell energy clearing soaps and sprays that are made from lavender and salt. So if you like lavender smell, you'll love this. So
Mm. I might have to get me one, honey.
So Saturday, everybody, 10:30. We'll see you. This mug's for you. Nancy, thank you. It's been a pleasure and a treat.
oh, wonderful.
You took it off of
Thank
me.
you. Yeah, you didn't have to read much, right?
Yeah, I hope you want to come back.
I
You know.
do. I just have to give him a hard time.
Thank you,
Please
dear.
do.
God bless.
You're welcome. God bless.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight.